AR Demolition, the specialist demolition company, took on the dismantling of a flyover in the heart of one of Britain's most vibrant cities. This is their story.
We are right in the centre of Leicester, and this is a demolition of a large flyover, a large civil engineering demolition project of the Belgrave Circle flyover.
Leicester City Council took the decision to regenerate the entrance to the area known as the Golden Mile. A lot of the time, bridges can be dismantled over motorways and main roads with simple demolition operations and hardly any constraints. But the Belgrave flyover represents a significant challenge.
This is an extremely complex site. Not only are we working in a city centre, we're also dealing with a lot of public, a lot of busy traffic. It's a very busy junction. And then there's things that you can't see. Below the ground, for instance, there's a large culvert. We've got two large cast gas mains. We've got electric cables, oil-filled electric cables, telecommunications cables, large sewers, a lot of other services. You name it, it's in the ground.
Planning for a project like this is a meticulous, detailed and painstaking endeavour.
I'll take you through the sequence. Well, first of all, what we need to do is protect the road areas and tarmac aprons and all the services buried beneath us. We do that by laying crane mats and putting a layer of crushed material on top, so the machines can track and manoeuvre on this without imparting any damage below.
Extensive preparations are made at this stage, with AR Demolition working hard to deliver effective protection, preventing damage to underground services. 500 tonnes of wood and 2,000 tonnes of stone is deposited under the first section of the bridge to be demolished. With hundreds of businesses and local residents likely to be affected, a unique approach was adopted to ensure that the local community had their say.
Myself and all the other stakeholders involved in this project went into a very large consultation with the general public to talk about the methods that we'd use and what would suit them best. Yeah, the vote was conducted by leaflets were sent out, press releases, internet, and anybody and everybody could have had a vote on which way they wanted us to work the method or have a say on it, which is what they did, and we worked with the method that the public chose. And this has been really popular and worked very well.
With the local community engaged and giving their blessing on the operation, work began on the main demolition. AR Demolition has operators who are expert at manipulating and controlling the hefty material off high structures. Pulverising is a skilled and precise task, especially on this scale. Within hours of the first day's pulverising, the first bay is demolished.
Minimum fuss, maximum efficiency.
With the first phase of the main demolition complete, the road is reopened. AR Demolition ploughs ahead with the next stage of dismantling. There is an immense benefit to the AR operation, in fact any Leicester demolition.
Very nearby, in fact less than 1 road mile away, we have an inner city recycling site.
With lorries travelling short journeys, the commercial success of the AR operation is cemented with a great environmental value.
The carbon saving is enormous.
The planned protection used for the first demolition proved so successful that AR began the second major phase of demolition work using the exact same effective measures. Any demolition is a learning curve as operators and crew learn to work in harmony with the demands of the site. A pressing issue is how to deal with the complex traffic management.
It's unusual to have a project of this nature with so many roads and such a large structure to be demolished and taken right out the middle of those roads.
With an incentive to relieve the pressure on the Leicester road system, AR pressed ahead. Up to 8 machines worked in dedicated, precise conditions. Meticulous attention was paid to safety, but the relentless, remorseless and ruthless efficiency of the demolition machines means the bridge has its second main bay taken down in just 4 hours. The element of public sympathy was key to making sure the project maintained its momentum.
Yeah, it was a balancing act trying to maintain as little disruption as possible in the evenings, but also having an eye on not overrunning the road closures we've got, and in fact trying to bring them in early.
In fact, AR Demolition managed to complete the works with only 5 days of closures, handing over roads back to the public, on average 4 days early, and delivering a project to completion 7 days ahead of schedule, with night-time working reduced to only 6 nights.
In actual fact, we didn't receive one complaint about night-time working.
It's testament to the work of the men and women at our company that means we can come home from a successful project like this, knowing we've done a good job. In fact, a great job.
It was great for us. We were on time, on budget, and no incidents.